I will start 1 minute later, so prepare for your calculator and a piece of paper. Oh, okay, and I'm going to give the answer of one of my mock paper that I've made the for the mathematics exam of Form 2 middle school or middle school year 8 students, and therefore I make this paper to test your ability on mathematics. After the live, you can download the file so that you can do this yourself. In this paper, there is about 5 topics. First is about factorization and identity. Second is about simultaneous equation. Third is about algebraic expression. Fourth is about numerical system. Finally, it's about the change of subject. And also there is other kind of stuff such as significant figure, maximum absolute error, etc. As you're ready, we start now. We will choose some question to teach you guys how to do these exam questions so you can get high marks in math. First question. A cube blanket a cube b square to the power of 4 divided by a to the power of -3, b to the power of 0. All of this to the power of -2. So here is how I will do this question. First, we need to manipulate the bracket first. So it will become a to the power of 12, b to the power of 8 divided by a to the -3, b to the power of 0. Bracket overall to the power of -2. And then in the next line we will write, because it is division, so we need to do a to the power of 12 minus -3, so we will get a to the power of 15. For b is b to the power of 0 is only 1, so we don't need to do anything. Just copy down b to the power of 8. And then a bracket. All of these things to the power of -2. In the next bracket, we can answer this question already. 15 times -2 is equal to -30, and b times 8, b to the power of 8 times -2 equals to -16. But this is not the answer. Because all of these are negative index, so we need to do one more step. That is, create a fraction and put all of the negative power into the denominator. So we will get a to the power of 30 and b to the power of 6. And this is the answer. Then we move on to the second question. 9x squared minus 9x minus 28. First, we open our calculator. And then make sure that you are in mode 1 and press formula 01. For a, we type 9. Just copy down the coefficient of x squared. B, coefficient of x, then -9. C, constant term, then -28. After all of this, you will get two answers of x. Mark them down in the fraction form, and we will get 7 divided by 3 is the first answer. And the second answer is -4 divided by b. So it's simply a question of cross method. And we can simply write down 3x minus 7 and 3x plus 4. And that's the answer, and we quickly solve the second question. The third question is about factorization. In the numerator, we can take out the x. X is the common factor, so we can get x plus 3 for the numerator. For the denominator, we can apply the difference of 2 squared, so we can get x plus 3, x minus 3, as 3 squared is equal to 9, okay? And we found that there is a common factor in the fraction, so we can just simplify. And that's the answer. And then the fourth question is the final question in my first part. 3 -6 p to the power of 4 q squared times a bracket 6 to the power of -7 p q, all of these to the power of -1 divided by 2 to the power of 5 and q to the power of 2. To solve this problem, we just simply do apply the law of index, and we will divide the question into 3 parts. One is constant, the second part is p, the third part is q. Before all of this, we need to calculate the second part, that after the multiplication, we need to simplify it first. And then we can remove the negative sign, and the p we can also remove. We need to give it a negative sign. For q, just remove all of the indices. The last part, just copy. After we've done all of this, just do the calculation. And here's the constant, Second part. Second part, we need to do the p unknown part, and then we just get p to the power of 4 minus 1 and the q part we need to have 2 to q to the power of 2 plus 1 minus 2. After we done all of this, the answer is here. Just calculate the constant part by your calculator. And after calculating, we can get 12 PQ and Q. And that's the answer. We go on to the second part. In the second part, we need to prove whether this expression is an identity. We only choose 2 questions to do so. First, we do question B. First, we need to copy down, once again, the identity name here. And do left hand side first. Left hand side equals to these. A lot of number. So we need to simplify this so you can get a simple result here. First, 18 divided by 6 is 3. And m 3 minus negative 2, then m to the power of 5. And then n divided by n, nothing here. All of these, we need to go into the power of negative 2. So anything need to multiply by the power of negative 2. And therefore, we will get the result here. For right hand side, it's much more easier. First, we copy this. And then, we will know that m to the power of 0 is just 1, so nothing here. And the answer is very nice and simple, just n to the power of 5. After that, we can find that left hand side is not equal to right hand side. So, it is not an identity. We will also choose question C to do so. We need to do left hand side first. Before all of that, please copy the question here. Left hand side. Also, just copy this. And then, the second line we will apply the perfect square identity. As you can see, 4x squared is 2x squared. It's 2x blanket squared. And then 25y squared is equals to 5y blanket squared. So 20xy is equals to negative 2, 2x, 5y. And therefore we can conclude that it is equals to 2x minus 5y to the power of 2. And then in the second part we take out the common factor. So we can get common factor negative 3, and we can get this 3 times 2x minus 5y. As we simplify this, we can take the common factor 2x minus 5y and get the final result. Why? 2x minus 5y plus 3 times 2x minus 5y here. For right hand side, what we will do is to simplify. Oh, we don't need to simplify. As we can see, both sides is in the factorized form, and we can easily conclude that left hand side is not equal to right hand side. Shh. Okay. Okay. Then we can conclude that both sides are not equal. And finally, just write it is not equal and it is not an identity. This is not. It is not an identity. Okay. For the third part, we can simplify. Oh, it's simultaneous equation, so we need to find the answer of x and y. And we will do question B and question D. For question B, it's easier. Just this is a fast way and a normal way to do it. For the fast way, just use your calculator. If you surf the internet and find the program for simultaneous equation in two unknowns to the power of 1, it is linear equation. So you just use Mosaic to run a program. For me, I choose program 2. So 4x, 4. Y is only 1y, so the coefficient is 1. Constant term, you move the 23 to the left hand side, you will get negative 23. For the second side, what is the coefficient of x is 5 plus 2, because you move the negative 2x into left hand side. So it is 7. For the coefficient of y, it is 3. Again, you move 47 into left hand side, so it will become negative 47. As a result, you can get y is equal to, x is equal to 4.4 and y is equal to 5.4. But why? Here's the reason. We mark this as the first equation and mark the other as the second equation. So from 1, we can conclude that y is equals to 23 minus 4x. If you can follow up, let's go to the second part. And we mark this equation to 3. And then we can substitute. We can put 3 into 2. And therefore, as we substitute x here, so we copy the second equation. as we express y in terms of x, it will become this. Okay, we just and then we can move all of the term to the left hand side, so this will become minus 47, and this will move to the left hand side, so this will become 5 plus 2, which is equal to 7, and then we can expand this expression. Will become 69 minus 12x, and then we can further calculate this value is equal to negative 5x. Check 69 minus 47 is 22. So 22 minus 5x is equal to 0. Then we can easily, trivially, x is equal to 4.4. After that, we substitute. Put x equals to 4.4 into the third equation. Then y is equals to 23 minus 4 times 4.4. Then the answer is 5.4. So we can make a conclusion. The solution is x equals to 4.4, y equals to 5.4. Okay? And we will do one more question, that is question A. As I know question C is a bit difficult for normal students, so we will do question A for you to understand this topic easily. It states that we need to use the method of elimination, so we cannot do it like this, because the method is not the same. If you do it in the wrong way, you will get 0 marks for the question. We mark the first equation as 1 and the second equation as 2. And then we can do 1 times 4 times 4, 1 times 4 minus the second equation times 3. And then we will get 3x plus 4y. 4 times 3x plus 4y minus 4x plus 3y minus 22 equals 24 times 4. As we calculate, this is equal to 96. And then we can eliminate the x term. As you can see, this is 12x and this is negative 12x. So both of these will cancel. The only thing left is 16y minus 16y minus 60y plus 60y minus 7y plus 66 is equals to 96. So 9y is equals to 30. Then y is equals to 30 divided by 9, which is a fraction answer. Finally, we can simplify it. And we can get 10 divided by 3, as we have common factor 3 on both sides of the fraction. After we get the y, we need to substitute the value of y into equation 2. Is your choice. I think it's 3, but it's your choice to substitute in 1 or 2. For me, I choose 2 because the fraction can cancel. Put y equals to 10 divided by 3 into equation 2. Okay, as we put this into equation 2, we will get, we first copy the equation first, and then we will copy 10 divided by 3. As you can see, this 3 and this 3 in the fraction multiplication, this or that will cancel. 12 minus 22, negative 12. So x is equals to 3. And then we can finally conclude that the solution is x equals to 3, y equals to 10 divided by 3. As even this question is done by me today. That means this is the first time I'm doing the question. So I have to check my answer to ensure it's correct. Again, we use the program. For me, program 2. And then we need to enter the coefficient. X coefficient of equation 1, 3. Y coefficient, 4. Constant term, we move 24 into left hand side, so we can get negative 24. For second equation, 4 for x, 3 for y, negative 22 for the coefficient. And we found that, oh, there is an error because I did it wrong. Here should be 9, so here should be 7. And then this will become 30 divided by 7, and it can't be further simplified. And therefore, I get a wrong answer for x also. What should I need to do? I need to substitute it again, and minus 22 equals 0. And after calculation as shown in my calculator, x should be equals to 30 divided by 7. Oh, y is 16 divided by 7. Let me check my answer. 30, 60, or 30 for y. Yes. So we correct our answer again. And therefore, that's how we check our answer with our calculator. Okay. We move on into the fourth part. The fourth part is algebra fraction. Same as before, we only choose some of the question to do. We will only choose the final question of this part, question C. Okay? In this algebra fraction, it seems very complicated, but I will show you how to manipulate and simplify this fraction in an easy way. Okay, we first factorize the following. As there is a common factor of 2x and the power will cancel, this becomes 4. 2x will cancel. 2y. Hi. As we can see, when we remove 2x, it will become 2x plus y, and we remove 2x to the front. Here is a common factor of 3, so we just remove it and put it into front of a bracket. For this, we can apply cross method. We can group 3xy and negative 3x into one group, and 2y squared minus 2y as second group. After we do this, and we can factor out y as the first, we have 2y and we'll get y minus 1. And second part, factor out 3x, also y minus 1. So we can get 2y plus 3x. 2y plus 3x. 2y plus 3x. y minus 1 here. Second part, perfect square identity. So we need to find that 9x squared is equals to 3x squared, 3x whole square, and 4y squared equals to 2y whole square. And therefore, 3x plus 2y times 2 is equal to 12xy. So we can simplify it. 3x plus 2y square. 2y plus 3x is equal to 3x plus 2y. So the power will cancel. This, both sides of the fraction has the common factor 2x plus y. So cancel. We just do this calculation, and we can make the denominator the same. So we can get 2x 3x plus 2y minus y plus 3y minus 3 here. Minus 3 here. And the denominator we will have 3 times 3x plus 2y. When we calculate this, we can simply find out that is 6x. Oh, I forgot what I write. 6x, 4xy, 6x squared, and 4xy squared, and 4xy plus 3y minus 3. We need to double check whether there is any common factor or not. After checking, we can finally claim that there is no suitable option for us to factorize this fraction, and therefore, this is the final answer. Let's move on to the next part. We will just do question. We will just do question A and question C. Okay. For v equals to IR, we just want we need to make R the subject. So we just R divide both sides by I. So R equals to V divided by I, and that's complete. For question C, we need to make X the subject, and then this is quite difficult because you need to use some extracurricular knowledge to solve this formula changing subject. Okay, first of all, copy it down, and then we can write 1 as 2x minus 3 divided by 2x minus 3. Is that okay? If that's okay, we need to calculate this fraction. So we can find that 2x plus 4y, 2x minus 3 as 2x plus 4y, 2x minus 3 here. Is that okay? And then we can multiply them together. As we multiply them together, use the we multiply left hand side by by y minus 1 and 2x minus 3. We can do both sides. Do the same thing on both sides. So it will be equal. X plus 1, 2x minus 3 is equals to 2x plus 4y and y minus 1. After we simplify a fraction, we can get 2x squared. Okay. Is that okay? Okay. So this volume is okay now, and we continue. Give me some time to simplify that fraction. 3 is equals to 2xy 4y squared and then 2xy plus 2xy minus 2x minus 4y. And then we move all the term to one side, and we can get 2x squared minus 4y squared minus 2xy minus plus x plus 4y minus 3 is equals to 0. And therefore, we can group the term together with the power of x. We group these together, move the y into the second side, and we will do this result. Take the x here, and we can do 2x plus 1. Oh, is that 2x plus 1? Let me see. I need to confirm. Oh, 2x minus 1. Oh, 2x minus 1. And here we need to use a special formula called quadratic formula. And therefore, x will equals to minus negative b, which is b. In b, 2x minus 1 here. 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1. So, will become positive 2x minus 1 plus or minus square root of b square. We use the perfect square identity to expand this expression, and then we need to put and then we can get minus 4 times 2 times of this divided by 4. We can simplify this by expanding the expression. Okay. 32y plus 24 divided by 4. And that's our answer. Okay. we move into final part. Oh, not final part, it's only the sixth part actually. How many parts here? 9, 10, 10. Okay, in this part we only choose 2 rows to do this kind of mathematical question. All of them are short question, we only need to fill in one number or expression. We will choose the second row and the fifth row to do so. For the second row, we do not know how many sig fig are they. Sig fig refers to significant figure. Maximum absolute error. We know that there is a 0 here, so this is the least significant figure. And we to count how many decimal places there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 decimal places. And therefore, the place value, as well as the scale interval, is equals to 10 to the negative of 9 power. To calculate the maximum absolute error, we usually divide the number by 2. So we can get 5 times 10 to the power of negative 10. Okay. Number of sig fig. As we can see, all of these are just placeholder, as well as these 0. So they are not counted. Only 987 and this 0 is a special case where the 0 at the end of the number will be counted as a significant figure. So the number of sig fig is 4. Percentage error, just maximum absolute error divided by the number. Okay, so we will have 5 times 10 to the power of negative 10 divided by 987 times 10 to the negative 8 power. Okay, and we add a bracket times the answer with 100, and we can get 0.000 divided by 5 is 5 0.5 0 0 0 5 0 6 6. How many? Oh, we need to answer the question in 3 sig fig. Correct to 3 sig fig, as you know, is equals to round off the number, so we can get 0.00507%. Express this number in scientific notation. Okay, so here is negative 9, negative 8, negative 7, negative 6. So 9.87 times 10 to the negative 6 power. 10 to the negative 6 power. The first most significant figure is 9, the second most is 8. So we plus them together and the answer is 17. Okay, and we will do the final row here. Percentage error is just 5 times 10 to the power of 22, 22, yes. Number of success, 0.0224. Percentage error, we just do 6.022, and then it is 0.5 times 10 to the power of 23. So we can do 0.5 divided by 6.022, and we can get the answer. That's only the relative error. To do the percentage, oh, I found something to wrong. Okay, 21, 20. Oh, this is 19, and therefore 20, 21, 20, 19, 20. So just 0.5. Let me think. 0.5. 0.022 times 23 and divided by 5 to the 19th power. Five to the power of 19, and we use the calculator, divided by 6.022 to the power of 23. Multiply the number with 100, and then we will get 0.00830, and that's our answer. The most significant figure, 6. Second most significant figure, 0. Although it's 0, but it is still counted as significant figure. So we add 6 and 0. Answer is 6. Okay, here I will only choose the final, the 5th to 7th column, and we can open mode 3 for the calculator. We can do the hexadecimal form first. 12 is C, and then there is 1 0 at the middle of 2 digits, and the unit digit is 5, but there is a 51. 51 is equal to 3 times 16 plus 3, so we need to add 33 in hexadecimal system. So the final answer is C38. Don't forget to add 16 at the bottom. Okay, we use the calculator to convert the number now. Enter C38, and then when we press decimal, we can get 3128. And when we press binary system, 3128 binary system, 3128 binary system. Binary system 3128. Seems that our calculator cannot manipulate this kind of number, so we need to do some subtraction. 3128. We know that 2048 is equal to 2 to the power of 11. So we just use 1, and then 3128 divided by minus 2048, and we get 1080. 1024, we can subtract this also. 1024, and we can write 0 here. 56, and finally we can open base 3 and enter 56 to the binary system. 111000, 987, 111,000. Oh, here. Okay, one more 0 here. And don't forget to add 2 at the bottom. For this hexadecimal system, copy the format here. Hexadecimal system is equal at D is 13, so 13. 0 is just 0, so here 1. And then we can copy once again this template for us to use. 0 power here. And then we can B is 10 of B is 11. Okay. And then finally plus 8 times 16 to the power of negative 1. Here. We can open the mode 3 in our calculator and simply enter D0B8 in hexadecimal form, convert it into decimal form. 5, 3, 4, 3, 2, okay, I know. D0B8. We need to add 0.8, but we cannot do so. So we can only use D0B. Just bear in mind that the final digit 8 is equal to 0.5 in binary form, okay? And then convert it into decimal system. 3339, and then 0.5, because we know there is a final digit here. And if you are an expert on the system of calculator, you will know that in mode 3, the decimal cannot be typed inside. And the 10 is optional, I think. And then we can use 1. Same as usual, we do subtraction. 0.5 minus 2048, and then we have an 1 because we can minus it by 1024. And then 512 we don't have. And then minus 0256, 11.5. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and there is negative 1 here. But there's still 11.5, and we need to do conversion. Binary system 11 11 only, because we already convert that 5 here. Okay, 1011 here, 1011. Okay, and that this is the final question that we do here. 10 times 10 to the 2 power, which is 1000. So 1000, 0, 0, 5 as a unit digit, and 0.4 here. And then hexadecimal system. We just open base and convert it into hexadecimal system. Okay. 1005 we cannot type 0.4 as we know, as I said before. So 3ED. But what to do with the 4 there? 0.4, and then binary system. We just use 0.4 can minus 1 divided by 16. So 0.3375. Okay, minus one more time. minus one more time, and then minus one more time, and then minus one more time. Can we minus one more time? Oh yes. So 0.4 times 16. Oh, so 6. 0.4 minus 6 divided by 16, and we have 0.025. And then we can have divided by 1 times 16, 0.4. So we have 0 or 0 here. 6.6. 0. And then 4. 1. And here is 3 decimal place, and we can end up our calculation here. I think my computer don't have enough battery now, so this is the final part here, okay? If you want to do the remaining part, I will paste a link below, and if you want to send your answer to me, just contact me on Miwi or Reddit and send your answer to me privately, and I will help you to check your answer. If you guys are my friend, you can also consider contacting me in Signal and share an answer to me on any social media. And this is the final problem that I solved here. Hey, okay. Waiting for the computer. It's lagging now. And then 16 4 16. Okay. And then finally here is binary form. Just type base and then 3ED first. Hexadecimal form to binary form. Oh no, math error. 3ED for hexamal, and then convert to okay. Then we can subtract 512, change to mode 1, do the subtraction, minus 512 minus 256